mercy upon him, O Elohim, according to your loving kindness, according unto the multitude of your tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sins. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against you, O God, have I sinned, and done this evil in your sight, that you might be justified and be clear, and judge. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, you desire truth in the inward parts. Again, welcome everybody to Bethel Saturday Church. Keys, yes I do. Alright, I know I've been rushing. I know we got Yaku's instructional tour. Again, excuse my tardiness. Like I said, it's only me. I'm trying to do a million things in one. I think y'all, it's been a good report today. Been a good day today. But let me anoint my head with oil. You know, like I said, when we go in the sanctuary or before we go into study or something dealing with Yaku, you anoint yourself with oil. Alright. So, or prepare yourself before you go in the house of Yah. Let's come right here, Yahuwah. Alright, sir. Cover yourself today. Like you said, we did this morning. But like I said, we're in the sanctuary. You always anoint yourself, prepare your vessel before the Most High. Again, I say I welcome everybody to a Bethel Saturday Church. I'm Bishop Ron of the Bethel Saturday Church. We're here at 825 Gun Branch Road, Suite 104, the upper room, the second floor. All right, and my office, the third floor. Praise Yah. Praise Yah. The times of the service, again, we start at 7. Excuse my tarding. We had Yahuwah Study Instructional Tour at 7 on Yom Revi, which is Wednesday. Then we got the beginning of Shabbat on Yom Shishi. That's Friday night at 7 o'clock. Then we got Shabbat at 11:30 on a Sabbath day. You are welcome to attend the house of Yah. Y'all welcome here. Again, I'm running late. I'm behind schedule, but there's a lot of things going on with the ministry that we are doing. Shalom, Sister Sue. It's good to see you again. All right, there's a lot of things what we're doing with Bethel and with the ministry, with the I Am Vets that we're working with the international ministry that we're working with too. There's a lot of things going on. Remember, it's only me, but I praise Yah for the great works that he's doing, the awesome work that Yahuwah is doing at this time, because this is a great time. It's a scary time, but it's a great time in Yah. I thank Yah, whatever was going on, that we're still moving in and doing things. There's nothing hunting us, there's nothing holding us down until Yahuwah takes us home. I think y'all are still keeping me, keeping my business, keeping my job, my bills getting paid, my health, my mindset is still on y'all. I thank Yahuwah that I can still be in the Word, study the Word, praise His name, and have the mind and desire to praise Him, have a mind and desire to get out the world, leave the world alone. You know, say that don't touch no parts of the world, no matter if I'm married or not married, if I have a child or not child, my vessel is Yahuwah. And I thank Yahuwah for that. I don't care what anybody else say. My mind, my soul, my body is of Yah. You know what I'm saying? I'm sold out. I hope you are too. All right? I hope you are too. Praise Yah. Praise Yah. All right? Creed of Bethel is Ephesians 4:5. We believe on Yah, on faith, on baptism. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 20. Our foundation is built upon the apostles and the prophets, and Yeshua Messiah, chief cornerstone. That is the creed of Bethel Saturday Church. You know, if you have any problems, you don't understand, please give me a call at 910-388-5295. Again, 910-388-5295. That is a Bethel's phone number. Please give me a call if you don't understand what's going on, you don't understand the creed, you don't understand me, you don't understand why I say Yeshua, you don't understand why I say Yahuwah, you don't understand none of that. Give me a call. I will explain out of the Torah. I ain't scared. Look at this. I got the Sefer today, boy. I got the big book. Check this book out. Check out how big this thing is. That thing, boy, got all the books. All the lost books and everything. That book right there, bad. And then I got the Torah right here, the Torah right here. notebook. I got something Yakuza gave me, and I want to share with you a little bit. I want you to look at this, and I want you to take it serious. If anybody sound my voice, Sister Sue, get a chance, I want you to read the first and second book of Maccabees. Everybody sound my book, sound my breath, sound my voice. You know what I'm saying? My mouth. Read both books. And this Sefer got 4 books. I want you to read the book of Maccabees. All right? First, it's only 16 chapters. Peace. All right? Read the book of Maccabees. I want you to read that. I want you to see what they had to go through. At that time, it was Achilles, it was Alexander the Great. It was Greece. You know what I'm saying? Remember, they had Babylonian, they had the Persians, and the Persians, Medes and Persians, the Greek, then the Romans. Okay? Alright, I want you to see that time and what the children of Israel went through before the Romans came, then what the Romans went. It wasn't pretty. And this is what y'all show me what's going on right now. Because Yisrael, and we are the spiritual Yisrael, and we are to defile the temple. And Yakuza, as Yakuza do it to the natural, he'll do it to the spiritual. Praise y'all. Alright, did I miss anything? Let us pray. Yeshua, thank you for your goodness and your mercy. Again, I praise your name, y'all, for you is good to my soul. Oh, I thank you for I can be in the house one more time, Yeshua. I thank you I can come forth with your word one time. I thank you for the strength and the knowledge that you give me. I thank you for my health. I just thank you for just to praise your name, Yeshua. I thank you just to bless your name, to give you praise, honor, and glory, y'all. Thank you, Yeshua, just to say the name in this place right now, Yeshua. In America, I have the freedom to worship you, y'all. I thank you for the freedom, Yeshua. I thank you for the mindset, Yeshua. The mindset that just to do your will. I thank you for the heart that you give me, y'all. It's your heart, Yeshua, not mine, Yeshua. I thank you for cleansing through the blood of Yeshua. I'm going to share the blood that cleanses me. I thank you for the rock of this that dwells within me. I thank you for baptizing me with the rock of this and everything speaking in tongues. I thank you for you dwelling in me, Yeshua. I thank you, Yeshua. I give you honor and praise. I say, all will pray together, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day my daily bread, and forgive my debts as I forgive my debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver me from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. My praise Yah. Y'all may be seated in the house of Yah. Again, I welcome everybody to a Bethel Saturday Church. Again, I say salutations to Bethel. You know what I'm saying? Sister Sue's with us today. Praise Yah. Minister Richard, if he's out and about. Praise Yah. Praise Yah. Elder King. My mother, Gloria Harrison. I can say that she ain't around. Praise Yah. My wife, Maccabees, she's part of me. Yeshua Mashiach, I thank you. Thank Yah for the congregation of Bethel Saturday Church that's been faithful with me and just go where I go, if it's on Facebook Live or YouTube or whatever it is. I thank Yakuza for everybody that supports a Bethel Saturday Church. I just got to say that. If I don't say that, let you know now. I thank you for supporting me and the Bethel Saturday Church that I may preach the gospel of Yahuwah throughout the whole world, throughout India, throughout Africa, because your hands are in this. It's not just me, because I can't do it by myself. And I praise y'all for you, Minister Fabian, you know what I'm saying, and all my brothers and sisters over there in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, right there. Praise y'all to his this little gathering he got over there that praises y'all. I saying to Bishop Kadori, you know what I'm saying, everybody, India, Pastor Jacob, Portobello, Minister Annabelle Cabela, Pastor Colston, and all the brothers and sisters and ministers and apostles in India right now. I praise y'all, I praise y'all, I praise y'all. All right, to Pastor Malta Evans in Kenya, I want you to pray for the gentleman, a young boy, orphan, that his foot is swollen. I didn't get his foot, you know, I didn't get his name. I listened to that, Gina, I knew that dude on the phone. But I'm sorry. I didn't get the gentleman's name, but we want to pray for this young orphan, the young kid. I seen his foot is swollen, so I say a prayer. We don't know his name, but I'm asking you to pray. Pastor Malta showed me the picture, and he asked me to pray for this little child. So we're gonna do that. I seen the foot, the thing swollen. I don't know what happened. I pray they didn't get bit by no insect. I pray they did not get bit by no snake or anything else like that. So we're gonna pray for it swollen in his foot. You know what I'm saying? I pray that y'all release the swelling. In the name of Yeshua, we speak that right now. Body strong, it ought not be in his body. Yahuwah rebukes it. In the name of Yeshua, command that God leave him. Heart is clear, strong, lungs clear, strong, stomach tested, is healed, those souls free is working right. Every organ, every gland is healed, those souls free is working right. Every bone, every muscle, every ligament, all his nerve, all his skin is healed, his souls free is working right. Again, every bone, every muscle, every ligament, all his nerve, all his skin is healed, his souls free is working right. The swelling is gone in his leg, in his young child's leg right now. We speak it. We speak it this day forward. We plead the blood of Yeshua on this child right now in the name of Yeshua. So we speak that. Pastor Desiree and Pastor Albert at Cannon Church and Brother Brunny, all my brothers and sisters there. Pastor John Cloud and at Bethel Saturday Church in Naratonga. Brother John Pierre, Brother Alexia, Brother John English, praise y'all, and all the members and the brothers and sisters in Naratonga. Pastor Jonathan and Gokiko, Pastor Samuel and Wanda, Pastor Jovid, Pastor Abraham, Pastor Israel, and Ratana, and the churches over there, the ministers over there, the congregation over there in Ratana. Praise y'all to you. I praise y'all for all the ministers and all my brothers and sisters, all of my brothers and sisters here in America, all the bishops here in America, Bishop Dr. Joseph Friday, Yeshua First Assembly in Faith and Love, my bishop that consecrated me, Bishop Leon McLean, First Step Ministries, One Step Ministries. Praise y'all for him and his wife. Yeshua, he got a beautiful wife, and they are one. I seen that today. They are oneness. It was blessed my soul to see my bishop. He just got remarried. I seen his wife, and they together. I see the strength bonding in that marriage, and I think the bishop has somebody to take care of him. I ain't say of his old age. My bishop, he's elder, he's in his 70s, almost in his 80s, and he's still getting around, but he's a preaching machine. The bishop ordained me. I appreciate him. He's very humble, very meek man. I pray to be the same meekness and humble. I pray to have the wisdom that man has. That man has some wisdom. And every time I get older, I want the wisdom of my elders. I want to be able to explain and teach and exhort every time. Every time I get older and older, I want to do those things. So I thank God for the elders that he put in my path. I thank all the mothers Yahuwah has given me, my spiritual mothers. I'm praying for Sister Thelma, praise y'all. We about to get the land from Thelma Petaway. Mother, she blessed us with some land in Bethel. We got a church, like I said, that same land I told you a while back is to cross the street. We got some land coming. We're about to build a church in the future. If Yahuwah don't take us home, we have a church. I'm so excited. I went over there today to do the promissory note about the land. So we brought get some. We got some people that can help us build some things. I know I'm gonna have a little space for myself for a church. So I'm excited about that. The land that we're gonna have in a little place where we're gonna have a house of Yah. And I thank Yahuwah for that. And I praise him. And I am Vets, International American Minority Veterans. That's the place. Those are the little organizations I'm working with. They made me international chaplain, bishop. I got my shirt. I should show you my shirt. I got a bad shirt, man. This shirt is bad. You know what I'm saying? It says I am Vets on here, and then it says International Chaplain Bishop Ron Harrison. Man, that thing bad. I was so happy to see that shirt, man. Man, I'm excited. Yahuwah's open the door. Before Yahuwah come back, we still gonna praise him. We are in the works. We're gonna get blessed no matter what they're doing with the virus, with the chips, with the ID chips, or whatever they're gonna do, the vaccine, what they're doing, we still gonna do the work of Yah. We still gonna move forward. There ain't nothing gonna stop us. We're gonna stay our eyes focused on Yah, and we're gonna still move. Move in and out. We're going to weave, move in and out. That's how we're going to do it. Ain't nothing going to stop us. We're going to preach the gospel. We're going to speak his word. And like I said, he's going to give us a place to stay, keep food in the mouth. He's going to have a cover over us. Man, I praise y'all for that. No matter what, ain't nothing going to be taken from us until we be raptured away. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we preparing our bodies for. I thank everybody too is hanging with me on my 9th day of fast. Yaku has blessed me on the 9th day. We still continue on in this fast. We continue on moving on. Remember I told you it's a 21-day fast now. It was a 7-day fast. Now it's moved to 21. We're still waiting on my little one, my unborn. My wife is doing well. As everybody still continue to pray for my wife, you know. She's still holding on. And like I said, anytime soon, you know, little Harris will be coming through. So we continue on praying. My wife is doing it good. She's in good spirits. She's still working, man. She's still going to work every day with my sister-in-law. She out there, you know, selling. You see her big belly. She's sitting down and she's still working, man. So that's awesome. My wife has the strength to do stuff like that. So I praise y'all for that. I say salutations to my spiritual sister, you know what I'm saying, Sister Cheryl, the man French Davis, my sister, my little older sister. She's a little older than me. That's my older sister. You know, today is her birthday. Praise y'all. She just got a surgery. She's doing good. She's healing. I praise y'all that she's getting better. She's healing. You know, and now she'll be able to eat food and be strengthened. She won't always be sick. I thank y'all for that. So I says, praise y'all to my sister Cheryl French Davis. Today is her birthday. Praise y'all. I don't know how old. I won't tell you how old she is. I don't even know. I know she's old. See, you almost got me in trouble. See, I don't spit it out. But I would say wish happy birthday to her, you know, today. Today's her birthday. All right, going to pray for Holly, you know what I'm saying? I forgot, Holly Groton, Holly Groton, I think that's her last name. She called me, she's in real pain in her knees and her legs. And I've been in that same pain with my knees too also. She asked me to pray, so let's pray for her. You know, anybody sounding my voice, her namesake is Holly Groton. Pray for her knees and her legs. She's in pain. I know she ain't got no pain pills or anything like that. That's good, but the pain is crucial. I know her pain. I have it in my knees. I have it in my ankles too as well. And then when you're laying down, it's just straight painful. And I don't take no pain pills. I don't take no aspirin. I don't take anything. And I just be in pain. So I know how she feels. So we'll keep her in prayer. All right. That's about it. But we're gonna share. I'm gonna share a little bit with you today. I'm not gonna be long. I'm gonna give you what Yahuwah gave me, and if it goes farther than that, praise y'all. Praise y'all. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. If I missed you today, but I say salutations to you. All right. I'm glad you're here on the microphone with us. All right. Okay. I don't even know where to start. I did pray, but we're gonna go ahead and start this. All right. Praise y'all. We're going to go in the pocket of the day. We are on Maccabee, Rashawn Maccabee, the first Maccabees. All right. Like I said, everybody sound my voice. I want you to read the books on Maccabees, the first and second one. I'm in the second book, so I want you to read that. See, a lot of people don't be reading this stuff. You need to be reading it. I'm trying to tell you. So what's going on today? Already been there. There's nothing new under the sun. I'm trying to tell you. What happened in the past is happening now. You know, I'm just going to educate you a little bit about your past and what's going there and where you can see it today in the future and see what you're going to do. Prepare yourself. That's why I'm speaking to you. That's why I'm saying, Yahuwah told me, and he told me since March, sound the trumpet. I'm sounding. I'm speaking. The way I'm sounding the trumpet is, you know what I'm saying, I'm not rebuking nobody. I want your vessels prepared like the 5 foolish and the 5 wise. Prepare your vessel with some oil. Let your oil remain. So that when it's time to light your candle, you have an oil for it to be lit. Don't let your oil go out. I'm trying to tell you, prepare your vessels before Yah comes. That's how I'm preparing you. That's how I'm blowing the trumpet. I want you to prepare your vessels for the day of Yah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no sense now. He warned us since March. I thought about it about 2 days ago. Everybody think they're doing good. We failed. Last March Madness, I called it March Madness, when this stuff started happening, when they shut down everything. You know what I'm saying? If Yahuwah would have came in, we would have failed. Everybody failed. But that's good. I'm glad I failed. Yahuwah's mercy and grace gives us another chance to revive ourselves, to come and get ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? Get ourselves right before Yah. And that's why I'm trying to tell you right now, to this day forth, until He comes, we're in the playoffs now. We was playing some games and all that stuff in the regular season. Right now, it's the playoffs. This game's for keeps. You know what I'm saying? The loser goes home. You understand that? Not the home of Yah. In the playoffs, you lose, you go home. If you win, you go to the next level. We're going to the next level. We're going to Shaw Marine. We're going to the new millennium. We're going to the next stage. We're not going home to the lake of fire, to death, everlasting death, the lake of fire. We're going to move on to the next level, to the new millennium. I'm trying to tell you, this is playoffs, or you're going to play right. Now I'm going to read this whole thing of chapter 1, and I'm going to go over some. All right? Okay. All right, we're going to read from, it's a lot of reading, man, but we're going to have to read it. Let's go. Let's start. It's a lot of reading. Maccabees, chapter 1. Okay? First Maccabees. Rashar Maccabees, also called number 1 Maccabees. All right? And it happened after Alexander the son of Philips, of the Macedonians, who came out of the land of Kidium and smitten Darvish and Darius, king of Persia and Media, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Yavan, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon he was exalted, his heart was lifted up, and he gathered mighty strong hosts, ruled over countries and nations and kings, and become tributaries unto him. And after these things he fell sick and perished, and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them, while he was yet alive. So Alexander the Great reigned 12 years, then he died. Now I want you to look at your history. Alexander the Great, Greece, all right? And his servants bore rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, and there's 4 of them. So did their sons after them many years, and evil were multiplied in the earth. Evil, I want you to say, evil was multiplied in the earth. Remember, in the Medes and Persians, you know what I'm saying, the Jews had it good. Think about it. We talking about Daniel. We talking about building up the new temple in Jerusalem. They left. Come on, they had it good. Check it out. And there came out now wicked Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome, and he reigned in 137 years of the kingdom of Yavanium. All right? In those days went there out of Yesarel, wicked man, who pursued many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathens that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have much sorrow. So this device pleased them well. Okay, now they're going to make a covenant with Greece. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. So they started doing things of the heathen. They started sinning. Whereof they built a place and exercised at Yesarel, or according to the custom of the heathen, in Jerusalem, the custom. So I want you to think about what's going on in America here. I want you to put yourself in what they're doing back in the day in Greece, but I want you to put yourself right here in America now. Remember, this country is built on Yah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak on same-sex marriage, abortion, all that. You never heard that much, man. In the beginning, yes, we had slavery, which was bad. You know, to the blacks, that was wicked. but you still didn't have no same-sex marriage, which is abominable. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have no abortion that much we have right now, which is abominable. You know what I'm saying? They made it laws in the land now. They made it license, laws, license, same thing. Whereunto they built places exiled Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen, and made themselves uncircumcised. This is what the children of Israel did. And forsook the holy covenant. They forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves to the heathen. And that's what we're doing now. The church has forsook the word of Yah. I'm talking about the church. Us. The church. I ain't talking about me, but people like me that say profess that they're Mashiach. But since they are in the house of Yah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They have joined themselves to heathen. They forsake the covenant. Alright? And when the king established before Andrew, he thought to reign over Mizraim, Egypt, that he might have the dominion over 2 realms. Wherefore he entered to Mizraim, Egypt, with a great multitude with chariots, elephants, and horsemen, and a great navy. He made war against Ptolemy, king of Mizraim, but Ptolemy was afraid of him and fled, and many were wounded to death. All right, that's when Egypt fled. That they got a strong city and land in Mizraim, and he took the spoil thereof, and after the Antiochus and his smitten Mizraim, and he returned again into the 143rd year and went up against Yesharel in Jerusalem with a great multitude. All right, this is when he started going into Israel. And I want you to point the same thing as in America, how evil is coming into America, the abomination. Now, look how the wicked one, the devils, they're talking about spiritual side. Not just talking about natural side, but if you get a chance to see this, as Antiochus came into Jerusalem, look how the wickedness has came into America. Look how the wickedness has came into his people. That's why I want you to look at both sides of this, okay? That's what Yahweh had me to read this. I read it, man. And I thought about as in the natural side and as in the spiritual side. All right? Verse 20, 21. Entering proudly in the sanctuary, and he took away the golden altar, the menorah lights, and the vessels thereof, and the table of shewbread, and the pouring vessels, and the vials, and the central gold, and the veil, and the crown, and the golden ornaments that were before the temple, and all which he pulled off. He took also the silver and the gold, and the precious vessels. Also he took the hidden treasure which he found. And we had taken it all away. He went into his own land, having made a great massacre, and spoke very proudly. Therefore there was a great mourning in Yesharel in every place where they were. Now this is what he did. This is what Antiochus did when he went to Yesharel. Now I want you to think about this when in March Madness, when they told everybody they couldn't go to church. When they told everybody they couldn't worship. What did they take away from us? You know what I'm saying? They still, and look what they're doing in California. This is the same thing they're doing in California. You know what I'm saying? They entered proudly in the sanctuary. That's what the devil did. Proudly, the wicked man, and took away the golden altar. No, the altar, you can't go to the altar to worship in the sanctuary, into the sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? The golden altar and the menorah, the light, the rock of dish, and all the vessels thereof. They went in and took a lot of y'all spirit, man. Y'all don't even have the rock of dish. Where's the Holy Ghost to y'all? I know I got the Holy Ghost. I'm talking to you. Where's the Holy Ghost? The rock of dish. Where's the power of Yah? I'm asking you. I got power, but I'm asking you, where's your power at? When this stuff happened, where's the power of Yah at? When it started, I'm talking about this is the same that happened, 2,000, about 2,500 years ago. This right here happened. Same things happen to us now in America. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? The evil one came in. The wicked people of America came in and slapped the church in the face. The church ain't nothing no more around here in America. I'm speaking to you. Where y'all power at? Church? Where are you at? I'm just saying what y'all showed me. He comparing this, the Maccabees time, to now. He showed me. I want you to read it. Read this natural stuff and look into you spiritually. Alright? And he took also the silver, gold, and precious vessel. He took the hidden treasure which he found, and when he had taken it all away, he went in his own land, and made a great massacre, and spoke very proudly. That's what everybody's doing now. Therefore there was a great mourning in Israel. This crying, not crying, in every place where they were, so that the princes and elders mourned. The virgin young men were made feeble. The beautiful women were changed. Every bridegroom took a lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage was heavy. The land was also moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the houses of Jacob was covered with confusion. Everybody nowadays is confused. A lot of y'all churches, your men and women in these houses, y'all confused. You don't even know where to go. You're left and right. None of y'all ain't looking to Yahuwah. I'm saying y'all confused. And after 2 years, fully expired, the king sent his chief collector tribute in the city of Judah, and came to Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spoke peaceful words of them, but all was deceit. Like they do now. The senators, the governors, the representatives, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? What they're doing. The Democratic Party, especially the Democrats, you can see what they're doing. I speak to all you Democrats out there. You ain't listening to what they try to do. The Republican, I trust the Republican Party before I trust the Democratic Party. You know what I'm saying? But both of them are deceit. Look what they're doing. It says, and they came to Jerusalem with great multitude. Right? They come into your churches. They come into your congregation. They come into your assembly. The Republican Party, the Democratic Party, you know what I'm saying? The representatives, the senators, the governors, the president. Look what they're doing, man. The Congress, you know what I'm saying? The cabinet, the House. Look what they're doing. They come in with deceit. Peaceful with word to them. But all of us was deceit. For they had given unto them confidence. They give to you confidence. What do they give you confidence? They give you some hope. Y'all looking to these men. Y'all looking into these men for hope. And he fell suddenly upon the city and smote the very sword. And that's what's going to happen. And destroyed much people, Yisrael. Destroyed much Yisrael. Yahuwah's people. Yahuwah people. And when he had taken the spoils out of the city, he set on fire and pulled down the houses' walls thereof on every side. But the women and children took their captives and possessed them cattle. That's what happened. Sake of taking captives. Then they built them cities of David with the great and strong walls and mighty towers, and made a stronghold for them. And they put themselves to sinful nation. Wicked men fortified themselves therein. And that's what happened. And where you at, they can put wicked man and make a stronghold in your church, in your neighborhood, in your city, in your community. That's what the wicked people are doing, making strongholds around you. And you are weak. You are very weak. Right now, before Yahuwah come. I ain't talking about later. I'm talking about now. Look what happened these last 2 months, 3 months. And where are you at? Where's your strength? Where's your hope? Look what's going on. That's why I think Yahuwah, he gave me, let me look at this. Compare this to now. Spiritual. Natural, spiritual. Where are you at, church? Where are you at, body believers? Where are the brothers and sisters, like I spoke this morning? Where is the unity? Where are unity at in the house? Everybody spread. Everybody on Zoom. Everybody on Facebook like me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is scared of the corona. Still. But where is the unity of the house of Yah? Where are the people of Yah? I'm together. Where are the strength of Yah? The devil done came in and got us spread. Evil men came in and lied, and gave us deceit, and spread us. Look, ain't no power. Okay, verse 34. And they put in their sinful nation, wicked men, fortified themselves therein. They stored it also with armor and victuals. And when they had, gathered together the spoils of Yeshurun and laid them up there, so they became a sore snare. That's what's happening. They become a snare. For it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary, and evil adversaries to Yisrael. This they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. Innocent blood. Look at the innocent blood right now is dying. Innocent people are dying. I'm talking about Yahuwah's people. Innocent people are dying. And evil adversary, they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. And so much that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them. They fled because of them. They was in their own city and they fled. Yisrael was the holy city. You know what I'm saying? Jerusalem, the holy city, the church, our sanctuary, a holy place. But everybody done fled the house of Yah, fled the sanctuary. Man. Every side, because of them. Whereupon the city was made a habitat of stranger, and became strangers of those that were born in her. And her own children left her. Her own children left the church. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. The church laid waste like a wilderness. The church today is like laid waste like a wilderness. A lot of churches still ain't open today. Laid waste. The church laid waste like the wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning. There's no feast. Her Sabbath, Shabbats, unto a roach, her honor unto the tenth. There's no Shabbats. As had been glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her ecstasy was turned into mourning, ecstasy. No joy, ecstasy, turned into mourning. Moreover, that King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Now we're going to talk about all should become one people. That's what's happening right now. All become one people. This is what this king wanted. One people. This what happened 2,500 years ago. Look what they try to do now. One people. This is what this king was trying to do. Wrote in his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Everyone should leave his law. Everyone should leave the laws of Yah, so that the heathen agree according to the commandments of the king. Yeah, many also, Yisrael, consent to the religion. Even Yisrael consent to the king of the religion, the king's religion. Even the church is going to do the same thing today. Not everybody. Everybody consent to do what the king, what the government says. One religion, false prophets, one world church, consent to the laws, all right? And sacrifice unto idols, and profane the Sabbath. Profane the Sabbath. For the king has sent letters to the messengers unto Yisrael, and to the city of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings, sacrifice, drink offerings in the temple, and they should profane Shabbat. Forbid. And that's what's happening now. Think of what is happening in California. You are not allowed to go to the house of Yah. They profane the Sabbath. Even though it was Sunday, mine Shabbat. Profane it. And holy people set up altars, Asherah, pole, chapels of idols, sacrifice swine flesh, unclean beasts, swine flesh. Y'all talk about y'all can eat all the swine you want to. That's a lie. You keep on eating. Ain't nobody cleaned all the animals like that. You keep on eating no swine. That's still unclean. I don't care what you say. And unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. That's the covenant of Abraham. And make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end they might forget the Torah and change the order. They might forget, this whole reason, they want you to forget the laws and change the Torah. That's what they wanted you to do now. To forget the laws and change the Torah. You know what I'm saying? Social distance. You know what I'm saying? Wearing a mask. Everybody stand 6 feet. No more assembly together. No more churches. No more fellowship. You know what I'm saying? They changed the laws and orders. Profaning your Sabbath. That's what they're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? With deceit. The representatives. The Democrats. You know what I'm saying? The Republicans. The government officials. Give you deceit. Lies. And they're doing it right now. Same thing. Ain't no difference. So you may forget the Torah and change the laws of the land. So you may forget. Y'all ain't reading the Torah anyway. That's why you forget anyway. Y'all know y'all looking for bread. You already know that verse. My children are lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They're hungry. They lack of wisdom. They can't find it. The bread, the Torah. You know? All right. And whosoever would not do according to the commandments of the king, he should die. There you go. You don't do the commandments in California, you're going to jail. Same here. Some of the laws. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? In that same self-manner, he wrote his whole kingdom and appointed overseer of all the people, commanding the city of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the people were gathered to them, to wit everyone that forsook the Torah, and so they committed evil in the land. They got scared. They forsook the Torah and did evil in the land. That's what's going on there. Everybody that forsook the church, forsook the laws of Yah to do the evil in the land. Scared. And that's what they did. Right here. Yisrael, in the whole Jerusalem, the holy city. Now you're doing it in your different churches around here, and your communities, your churches. Right now, you ain't having church. So where are you having church now? Your house? Huh? Your house is foul anyway. How is your household holy? You need to go to the sanctuary. How is your house holy? You know what I'm saying? You watching everything on TV. You scanning everything on the computer like me. Zooming in everything computer. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to watch some church and say it's holy. You need to go to the sanctuary, man. You need to go to the house of Yah. That sanctuary is holy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going in your own house at the coffee table. You know what I'm saying? Where you got your beer on the coffee table. Where you smoking your cigarettes and ashtrays on the coffee table. Where you got magazines, nude pictures on the table. Or you're saying you got your kids' games and they watching things on TV, playing video games that's not even godly on TV, and then you're gonna watch some kind of preacher on TV and say it's holy. That's not holy. Your house ain't holy. That's your sanctuary. That's profane, man. Profane. Go to the sanctuary where you said it's holy. Go to the sanctuary where Yahuwah's name is. Go to the sanctuary that's anointed by oil. You know what I'm saying? You plead the blood. Go to the sanctuary where people cast their sins before Yah and repent to the altar. That's the altar. That's holy, not your house. You know what I'm saying? Not your Zoom cast. Everybody on Zoom. Because everybody's scared of coronavirus. You know, and they said no more. They talk about no more gathering. Social distance, 6 feet behind. Everybody wear a mask. Where is that of Yah? Those are man-made laws. They change it so you forget the Torah and you forget the laws of Yah. Think about it. You are forgetting. Last 3 months, this don't change. You know what I'm saying? This is what? This is the new thing, something like that. You know, I forgot how he said it. You know, this is something new. This is a new thing now. No, it's not. I forgot how he said it. We're going to continue on, but I wanted to read this to you and speak on it. I'm speaking on this from Maccabees chapter, 1 Maccabees chapter 1. You get a chance to read that and put yourself and look at America. This is the beginning of America right here. Chapter 1, beginning of America right here. Since March. This is March right here. That's why Yaakov told me to read it. I read it, and I looked at it, and I seen it. All right? And burnt incense at the doors of their house and in the streets. And when they had rent in pieces the Sifrim of the Torah, the word of Torah, which they found, they burnt them with fire, and whatsoever was found with a sephar, the word of the covenant, of any committed to Torah, to the king's commandment, was they should be put to death. So what's up? They catch you with the word. They catch you in the house. Huh? They're going to put you to death. That's what it said here. They should be put to death. Thus did they their authority in Yisrael every month. And any many were found in the city. Now the 5 and 20 days of the month they did sacrifice unto idols, altars, which were upon the altar of Elohim. At which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised, and they hanged as infants about their neck. Think about that. The ones they circumcised, they hanged a child. Think about you just had a child. You think about y'all women. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the ones that commit abortion. They don't care. But I'm talking about the ones that do care. You just had your child. You carried 9 months. And you just had your child. And on the 8th day, to commit the Abraham covenant, right now, you circumcised. Then they took your child and they hanged him by the noose. They hanged your child. How would you feel about that? I'm sorry to y'all mothers out there that carried your child for 9 months. You were obedient to Yaakov. You kept the Abraham covenant. You circumcised your child the 8th day, which you supposed to do. Yes, Arel. Anybody covenant, that's a covenant. That doesn't change. I didn't say salvation. I said the covenant of Abraham. That covenant still exists. That covenant do. They circumcised their child. And when they circumcised the child, they took that child and they hanged him by the neck. And your mother, I feel sad for your mothers for that. That's going to happen. I'm going to show you the verse right here. Thus did they sanctuary authority in Yisrael every month. As many are found in the city, now the 5 and 20 days a month they did sacrifice to the idol, which was upon the altar of Elohim, at which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women, and has caused their children to be circumcised, and they hanged their infants about their neck, and rifled their house, and slew them that had circumcised them, and slew them. Howbeit, many of Yisrael were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean thing, wherefore they rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meat, and that they might not profane the holy covenant. So they did die. So they died, and there were very great wrath upon Yisrael. Now there's some, I read the last part, that did not take heed to the government. So don't tell me, I'm trying to tell you all y'all ones, talking about Romans chapter 13, take heart. They didn't obey Romans 13, had a rule over you. If you're going against Yahweh's covenant, I'm going straight against you. They went straight in. Women kept the covenant, and they ate, and like that. And they kept the laws. They died. So what? Well, you going to die for the laws of Yah? Or you going to obey the laws of the land? Huh? Here you go. Let's go to Maccabees, verse chapter 24. All right? I just want to read a little bit to you on that one. I think y'all had a chance to read a little bit on that, but you need to think about that, America. All you Mizrah, Mashiach, Yakadim, or Yesharel, or you know what I'm saying, or Yeshua, the children of Yah, children of Jesus. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's coming. It's coming here. It's coming. Are you ready? Are you going to say no? Or are you going to buy with the abomination of the land, the uncleanness of the land? Or are you going to run with them? It's coming. I'm going to see where you stand. If Yahuwah don't take us out of here, are you going to bow down to all that? I don't know about me. I'm just waiting to come. That's why you need to prepare your house now. Prepare yourself now. Get in the Word. Deny yourself to some of these things in the world right now. Come from out of some of these people right now and be separate and get in the Word of Yahuwah. You're going to have to do something. You're going to start choosing sides. It's better do it now than be hard later. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're getting yourself in order. Preparing your body. If you don't do it now, you won't do it later. I'm trying to tell you. I'm preparing my body by fasting and praying. Everybody looking at me like, you fasting too much. Nope. I ain't doing enough fasting. Tell you the truth. I'm fasting and praying. I'm preparing my vessel for this time right now. I know what I'm doing. What about you? Do you know what you're doing now in the house? I'm preparing my vessel for the time is this. This is playoffs time. Conditioning time. Condition your vessel. Condition your soul to Yahuwah. Trying to tell you, look at these people right here in the Maccabees time. When the king did all this stuff in Yesharel, in Jerusalem, in the holy city. You know what I'm saying? Where the temple was. They defiled it. Now they're trying to defile our church. You know what I'm saying? The government officials trying to defile our First Amendments, our rights of religion, way to worship, way to assembly, together as believers. Affect the way how we worship ourselves and put our worship to effect. How we use our worship, how we walk in the way we worship, how we talk, and how we live as Yeshua. They're trying to confront that. But Matthew 24, verse 15, it says, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolate, spoken by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, read and let him understand. All right? Okay. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down and to take anything out of his house. Neither let him, which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child. This is what I'm talking about right here. I'm going to go back to that one. And to them that give suck in those days. But pray you that your flight be not in the winter, neither on a Sabbath day. For then shall be a great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor either shall be. Except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right? Okay. I want you to see this part right here. This is what y'all have been dealing with me about. Verse 19. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. All right? And I want to show you this right here. And this is what Yahuwah is giving me. And First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 60. And it says right here, and at which time, according to the commandments, they put to death certain women that had ceased their children to be circumcised, and they hanged the infant about their neck, and rifled their house, and slew them that had circumcised them. Now, if that happened back there, what about this time, this evil time now? Yeshua said that. He said that, woe to them that were child, and to them that give suck in those days. I'm talking about my child too. I ain't just speaking to you about yours. Whoa. I don't know if it's before the rapture or after. You know, I do not know. But it could be some evil times. You think it's evil right now. You ain't really seen nothing yet. I'm reading what happened right back in the day. 2,500 years ago. Just about 2,500 years ago. 24 or 2,300 years. Sister Sue sounded my voice. Give me years before the Mashiach came, when the embassy, Ephesus, King Alexander the Great and Antiochus, you know, Ephesus, whatever his name is. Tell me the years, Sister Sue. I know you'll look it up for me and text it back to me. All right? I want to know. Was it 300 years before the Mashiach? 200 years before the Mashiach came? Before Rome took? I want to know. All right? This is the same stuff right here. Okay? Same stuff. But I want you to see these things. All right? I want you to see these things. This thing's for real. Yahuwah told me to read Maccabees chapter 1. I read it. And I'm visualizing that. But what's going on back in the day is slowly happening to America. Evil is happening to America right now. Evil. Evil has come in. But we are having our eyes closed. We are blind. We deaf dogs. Blind dog, deaf ear. Our bark, we don't have no bark. You know? We don't have no bark. We're done. That's a shame that we can't even speak out and let people know this hour and this time. Alright. But let's go. Let's go to Revelations. Before Revelations, praise y'all. Let's go to 2